Now, I'm sure wherever you are in the world, it's been much colder, but for Central Florida, we've had quite a cold winter so far this year. So today is, I believe, the 5th frost event that we've had so far, and it's still only the middle of January, so there's a potential that we could have a few more. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and covered up my mangoes yet again because we were below freezing last night. And you can see like the spot where the mango wasn't underneath the protection of the sheet, those leaves are dead. And I haven't really looked under the sheet itself yet to see the extent of the damage to the rest of the tree. I'm hoping that they're okay, but I'm starting to get the feeling that growing mangoes here is going to be an uphill battle because any time it goes below freezing, these trees are going to need to be protected. Now, I've done an okay job for the past 2 years keeping them alive and having them grow, but as they get larger and larger and larger, covering and protecting these guys is going to get more and more difficult. We've got a lime underneath here. Hopefully he's doing okay. But one thing's for certain, going forward, as I continue to plant more fruit trees, I'm definitely going to make sure that they're a little bit more cold hardy. Now, I've had this tree in a pot for quite some time now. It's called a honey tangelo, and it is absolutely just loaded up with fruits that are currently growing on it. I've had it here for quite some time now, and I was supposed to transplant it, well, at least a few months ago, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But it's starting to get to the point where enough is enough. This guy needs to join all of our other fruit trees along the drive. And so today, this guy's pretty heavy. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna pick it up and get it down there. But today we're gonna go ahead and finally plant this guy in the ground, joining our other trees in our little fruit tree row on the driveway. And just like that, that's another chore that we can cross off the list. We've got our honey tangelo tree planted here. Now lately we've been having a problem because for one reason or another, my parents' German Shepherds, they love getting right up here in this compost pile and just filling their mouths full of poop. So I've got a bunch of stuff lying around the farm here. We've got, oh, here's Gabby now, speak of the devil. We've got a gate lying around here, a bunch of old fence posts and stuff, and it won't be pretty, but I'm just gonna put a quick gate on here. I'm not even gonna latch it, we'll just slide it back and forth, but I'm gonna put a gate here so that the dogs can't get in all the poop. And there's our little finished product. So it is far from master craftsmanship. The gate isn't even fixed in place. In the future, I might actually, put it on some hinges and install it properly. But for the time being, it's something we can slide back and forth and keep those shepherds out of the poop. Now recently, we've had these girls dewormed with some medicated over-the-counter feed, and that went pretty well. We got them all the dosage that they needed. But as far as medical is concerned, the next thing on the chopping block for them is their vaccinations. And in order to do that, we really should have a space where we can confine them and keep them from running around so the doctor can come and give those shots and administer those shots. So what we need to build here on the property now is a cattle chute, a space where we can go ahead and herd them in, close the gate behind them, and they can't really run around and avoid those vaccinations. So one thing's for sure, I'm definitely not a skilled carpenter. Up until this point in my life, I've lived in a suburban setting and not really hands-on with a lot of stuff like what we're getting into with homesteading. And so we've decided that we're gonna go ahead and build the cattle chute in small, manageable sections. So starting today, I'm gonna go to the hardware store. I'm gonna get a couple of gates, some fence posts, some bags of Quikrete to go ahead and anchor those fence posts into the ground. And then later this week, my father and I are gonna build the first section of our cattle chute. Well, you guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today. Sometimes it feels like there's an endless list of chores that we have to do around this place, and every time we get a couple of them done, there's 4 more that get added to the list. But we're getting there, and slowly this place is starting to turn into, you know, the homestead of our dreams, the place that we always wanted. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe. And very soon this week, my father and I are gonna be building that little cattle chute, that little mini corral. That should be pretty exciting, so I hope to see you guys for that build. Right, Scarlett? Until next time, guys, God bless you wherever you are, and take care. See you later.